I ain't even gonna do that to Rolley. Do what? Let Rolley use your head like a Congo. Drumline.
Look, let's be clear, I ain't never took a loss. Every time I go shopping, I ain't gotta check the cost. Still independent, still my own boss. Still got bad bitches coming up they draws. Eat the beat up like a motherfucking Frito. Lucci flaming hot like a motherfucking Cheeto. This is not an act, I am not Don Cheeto. So the nigga out, treat him like a free coat. Yeah, you heard right, I'm a whole ass gangster. Made him eat my butt, I ain't even say thank ya. Thirds gon' fuck, no nigga, I'm a prankster. I can make a thug nigga feel like a wankster. Pull up down my green like Shigo. Bitch, I'm a dog.
What's up, Lucci gang? It's your girl, Lucci V, and welcome back to my channel. I'm back with another video, and today I'm going to be recapping Baddies USA Reunion Part 1. Okay, so if you would like to get into a little tea with me, then stay tuned to this video right here. But first, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, ding, 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 and let's get it. Hello, you guys. Happy Monday. Now, y'all gotta know just how much I love y'all because it is such a nice and beautiful day here in Chicago. It's so warm and sunny, and I really wanted to go have lunch and eat by the Riverwalk. You know, give me a little meal sitting by the water, real cute, real bougie, but I stayed home to film content for you guys today, okay? Because I know that why is my light is doing that? Because I know next week on Monday, I will not be able to upload, and y'all be acting like I canceled Christmas when I don't upload on Monday. So I made sure I was uploading Monday this week. Okay. So you guys, for my people who watch wrestling, we all know it is WrestleMania week, honey. And I will be in Vegas this weekend for WrestleMania weekend. I do have 2 events that you guys could come to and hang out with me and meet me. I know I said I was going to do like a contest and pick one of my subscribers to hang out with me, but you guys, like, my schedule is going to be jam-packed. So I really do not know what day I would be able to like specifically like go to lunch or something with one of you guys. So that's why you guys should just come to the events and meet me and hang out with me. Like, I'll buy somebody a drink, whatever y'all want to do. Friday, April 17th in Las Vegas, I will be at Gypsy Nightclub for Diva Mania. And then also on Sunday from 12 to 1, we will be at Flankers at Mandela Bay filming a live episode of Ring the Bell. And that event is free. The Diva Mania, it's not free, but the tickets are not expensive at all. They're like $15 or something like that. So if you guys are in Vegas, come pull up. Even if you don't watch wrestling, come pull up to the events and come hang out with me, come meet me, come kick it with me, okay? And I'm probably not going to upload my recaps from next week until like Tuesday night, because I get home at Tuesday morning at 5 a.m. and I know I'm gonna need a little nappy nap. Okay, so it'll either be Tuesday night or Wednesday morning when I upload, but I'm gonna aim for Tuesday night because y'all be on my DMs being real mean. Okay, but let's get into the reunion tea. Okay, now I've been seeing a lot of people say that this episode was so boring and this was the weakest reunion yet. And I'm like, y'all know how the first episode, the first part of a reunion is every single time. It's a lot of chatting, a lot of talking, and a little bit of action. Like they save all the real drama and real action for parts 2. And then part 3, it usually be kind of like similar to part 1, a little bit of action and a lot of talking, like, you know. So stick with them, okay? So first of all, we see all the ladies arrive. Of course, they all look beautiful. Smiley had me crying laughing because why did she choose a jail jumpsuit for her reunion outfit? Like, where's she getting all these costumes from? Like, she must got a contract with Party City or something, because how she just got all these costumes on deck like that? Okay, so then we see Scotty and Rolley chatting about Rolley's issues, and she's saying she wants to address Natalie, and she also wants to address Summer, but they were questioning if Summer was there or not. Okay, then we see Tasiki, Biggie, and Mariah chatting, and Biggie and Lex had a little issue, but Biggie was saying like, oh, I don't think it's a big deal. You know, I think it's more of like a playful kind of thing. Like, it's not a real serious issue or beef. I don't know, sister. Maybe you vegan, but I think from what we saw on the preview, Big Lex see beef. It's a real deal Holyfield issue for Big Lex, okay? And then Mariah was saying how she really has an issue with DJ Sky, and y'all know Mariah thinks she be orchestrating programs. She like, yeah, and if Tommy try it, I'm on that too. And y'all know how Mariah get, okay? Then we see Natalie performing. Janisha. When Janisha comes out, baby, she be looking like, what was that lady name from like Wheel of Fortune or Jeopardy or one of them? Was it Vanna White? How she used to come out looking so glamorous. Like Janisha be looking so like glamorous and tea. Like you could tell she won whatever pageant she won, like Miss Virgin Islands. Was that it? Like she really gives like beautiful pageant queen like teas. Like Janisha is so beautiful to me. Okay. So Natalie was the first one to the stage, and I was shocked because from what I can remember, has Natalie ever been the first one to the stage? I feel like they usually like wait to bring Natalie out and like build some suspense and like let the girls come out and pop it a little bit about Natalie first. And so I was like, Natalie the first up, y'all. She came out so drunk as a skunk, baby. Natalie was toe down. Okay. So Bobby and Santana start asking her about fighting Rolley, and she's like, no, she on the same type of stuff, whatever Biggie on, thinking somebody playing with them and it's not a real beef. But whole time the other person really on that and ready to take their head off. Okay. But she's like, no, I wouldn't fight Rolley. I respect Rolley. No. Whole time Rolley want her head served on the platter with some celery and blue cheese, like some wings, okay? Like, girl, they're not playing with you, okay? Then they asked her, like, did you and Diamond the Body really squash the beef, or like, what is it? And then, like, I feel like on Natalie's end, she was feeling like, yeah, we really squashed the beef. But then Bobby starts saying, like, you don't think she's trying to trick you and pretend to be your friend so she could do a sneak attack at the reunion? So then Natalie is looking like, what? And she starts taking off her boots. I'm like, one thing that I noticed during this reunion is Bobby and Santana, they really wanted some messiness and they really wanted some tea. And every time they weren't getting it, they were getting like irritated and angry, and they kept like trying to pry for some drama. And I was just like, let it happen naturally. Like if they gonna get into it, if they gonna fight, like let them do that. Y'all ain't gotta press the issue, but like, okay, whatever. So then they bring out Suki next, and Bobby was asking her like, who's your baby daddy? And she had to fake like treat Bobby like, stop being messy, like don't worry about who my baby daddy is, like, and yada yada yada. Like, yeah, Bobby, mind your bit. Like, I do not enjoy Bobby as the audience host. I'm not gonna lie, like that's why like I watched all the Now and Does TV stuff first before I watched the reunion, because I just knew that Bobby was going to be like on my nerves. Like I do not, like I wish they would have had Isaiah J back maybe for the audience host, me for the audience host. But yeah, like I just do not enjoy Bobby as the audience host. They also asked Suki about her like Mason everybody, and her using a weapon on Gretchen, and she kind of was just like not apologetic. Like I told them I was trifling, I told them I get hood and dirty and gangsta, and that's just what it is. And you know she wasn't really apologetic. Like I thought she would at least try to like apologize for Mason all the girls. I didn't think she would apologize for Mason Gretchen. But yeah, she just was kind of like, what, I told them I'm a gut bitch, so what I like, um next on the stage was DTB, and my girl was overly loaded. Her and Natalie must have been back there drinking together or something. I did see DTB say that like she didn't eat anything all day that day, and then like right before it was time for her to go on stage, she just downed like 5 shots back to back or something like that. She don't need to do that no more. Okay, she do not need to do that no more, because my girl was out there slurring her words. She was falling asleep. Like she was looking crazy. Like no shade. And y'all know I live for DTV. Y'all know she's one of my favorites on the show, but she was looking crazy, honey. Okay. And they was asking her about her and Natalie's beef, and she was basically like going on a tangent, like a long little drunken slurred word rant, like I love Natalie and I appreciate the opportunity, and if it wasn't for Natalie, all of you guys would not know my name, and yada yada yada. Like just Natalie, like she was going crazy. Like I was like, oh my gosh, DTB sister, what did she drink? I need to know what exactly she took 5 shots of. That's what I want to know. I want to know, what did she take 5 shots of? because y'all know I don't drink anymore, but I don't want y'all to ever take no fast shots of that because I don't want none of y'all to be acting like that. Okay, like it was crazy, and it was like Bobby and Santana was trying to like make her and Natalie's fight still. And they were all like boo boo when like they were like hugging and making up or whatever. And it was all like boo boo, y'all are being too good. This is baddies. It's like when people like fight for a storyline and fight just for camera, like let's just give the fans what they want to fight. People be like, ew, they need to stop doing the fake stuff and da 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 da. But now that they're actually like being grown and overcoming a situation and saying we can forgive and forget, Bobby and Santana is booing them. I'm like, what? Like they were literally trying to force some mess and drama. Like they really were getting mad when they weren't getting fights and girls pulling their wigs off. And like, I just was so confused. Like, I know it's baddies, but at the end of the day, they are grown women in their 30s. So yeah, sometimes they can talk it out and hug it out and move forward without pulling each other eyes out. Okay, so next to the stage was Scotty. Okay. And Natalie, she was being shady to Scotty because Janisha had asked Scotty like about her pregnancy and announcing it on the show, and Natalie just fell out laughing, and everybody like, "What's funny? Like, what's funny about her pregnancy?" She's like, "Oh, nothing, 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 nothing." Like just was being drunk and rude, okay? And they were trying to get to the root of the issue of why Natalie doesn't like Scotty, and like there was really no real reason that was said. Like it seemed like they were trying to tiptoe around the issue. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you could hear Diamond drunkenly in the background, like, it's about what we talked about, Natalie. But like no one was ever addressing DTB saying that. I don't know if they couldn't hear her saying it and we could only hear it because she was mic'd up and it was like being picked up for us. But I was hearing her say that. So I was just like, what is the issue? You know, and like Natalie wasn't really saying nothing. She had said something like, "Oh, when Lemmy had played Natalie's song at the baby shower and Scotty told him to stop it." Like she had said something like that, but it wasn't like no real, you know, like they weren't. She was never really saying like, "Okay, this is what made me not like you, Scotty." They asked her like, "Do you feel like Scotty gets special privileges?" She was like, "Yes." And then she was like, "Scotty is a B. She acts like a B." And Scotty was like, "I mean, I'm not a B, but you be picking with me, so then yeah, I might be responding in a bitchy way to you." Like it was just like I was so confused. It was like whatever the real issue is between Scotty and Natalie, it was like even though Natalie was drunk, you could tell like that was something that even if in her drunken state, she knew that that was something she did not want to say on camera. So then Saucy, you know, I guess since he wasn't getting enough mess and getting into the real tea with Scotty and Natalie, he was like, well, let's have a conversation with Janisha and Scotty. And Janisha was like, about what? Like, she was like, look, this is a Baddies USA reunion. I'm not a cast member. Like, let's not get that confused. So, since we're here to talk about Baddies USA, let's stick to talk about Baddies USA. Okay. But when Saucy had asked to have the conversation with Janisha and Scotty, and Janisha was like, have a conversation about what? You could once again hear Diamond in the background saying, what we talked about, Natalie. They have a conversation about what me and Natalie talked about. So that kind of gives like Natalie been gossiping with DTB about Lemmy and Scotty type situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I love the way Janisha shut that down. I love the way Janisha shut that down. Like, no, we're not finna. It's not finna give that. Like, I'm not a cast member. uh, I'm the host. I'm part CEO. I'm producer. Whatever her title is, she yeah. And Saucy kept being messy, like the queen and the first lady and all of that. Like you could tell Janisha was kind of uncomfortable doing this part, but she kept it very poised and very cute. They asked Scotty to say some nice things about Janisha, and Scotty was very respectful. Gave her a 10. She's beautiful. She's classy. She carries herself well. All of this and that. All of that. But once again, Saucy prying for mess, prying for some drama, prying for some tea instead of just letting it naturally happen. I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, and then there was like a point where Natalie and DTB were drunk and trying to do cartwheels. And I was just like, what's going on here? Okay. Then Rolley enters the stage and Natalie hops right up like, I don't want to fight you. I don't want to fight you. Rolley looks good. I don't want to fight you. I don't want to fight you. Da 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 da. And you know, Rolley proceeds to let Natalie know that she thought that they were real friends, and she hurt her feelings when she went on that podcast and was like popping it about Rolley surgeries and how her arm was busting open. And she was like, yeah, this B gotta go lay on the table and have all these surgeries, da da da. But Rolley was like, I had let you know, because I guess she was supposed to go on like a tour or something with Natalie, and she had to pull out at the last minute when one of her stitches bust open. And Natalie went into an interview and was popping it about her, instead of being an understanding friend that, hey, my stitches are busted open. Of course, I don't want to be on the road. And Natalie, of course, was trying to backpedal and make all these excuses. Like, me adding you onto that tour was like a big thing, and da da da. Like, yeah, it's a big thing, but also someone's stitches busting open is a big thing as well. So it's like, girl, you have to be understanding. So then the audience member starts telling Natalie, like, Natalie, you scary. You be trying to pop it, but then you don't never want to get in the field and yada, yada, yada. So I guess that amped up Natalie. So Natalie was like, what's up? Get up there, Rolley. Get up and start winding. I don't know if she had like a little jack in the box in her pocket that she was supposed to be winding up. I don't know, but she had started winding up the arm. I was like, what's happening with the wind up? Like, but yeah, she was like, get up, Rolley. And Rolley proceeded to easily, with no competition, mink, 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 all on top of Natalie's head. Now, I was scared because Natalie had fell back on Scotty. And I'm like, y'all, get Scotty off the stage with this pregnant belly. Because, like, no, this is not the place for Scotty. So, Rolley's arm ended up busting open. Like, her stitches bust open. She was bleeding. She went to the back. And when they told Natalie Rolley's arm was busted open, she got extra hype trying to run back there. When she got to the top of the stairs, though, and saw Rolley at the bottom of the stairs, Rolley was like, come on, come down here. I think when they told her that Rolley's arm was busted open and she didn't want to fight no more, I think she thought like she was really hurt and could not fight anymore. So when she got to the top of the steps popping it, like, yeah, Rolley was like, come on, come down here. What's up? Then Natalie gonna say, I ain't even gonna do that to Rolley. I ain't even gonna do that to Rolley. Do what? Let Rolley use your head like a Congo. Drumline. Cause girl, what you mean you ain't gonna do that to Rolley? Like, do what, sister? Like, and no shade, but like, do what, sister? Okay. So then Tasiki, Biggie, Krishan, and Mariah enter the stage. Okay. Now, Biggie is trying to like explain what her issue is with DTB, and Natalie is so drunk. She's like, yeah, you're good, you're good. Wrap it up. Let's go. Bring out the next girl. Yeah, I'm ready to go. Come on, let's go. Like, she's so drunk. Like, bruh, I'm like, it's so different now that I don't drink anymore. When I see people drunk, I just be like, I cannot believe I used to be drinking liquor and like getting out of my regular state of mind like that. Like, it was cool or something. Like, yeah, I had some fun nights, but it's like seeing the after footage like that, like, it's just crazy. Okay. So then the audience member was like, yeah, Mariah, what's up with you saying that Krishan was on your hit list? Like, yeah, you need to run that. And Mariah was saying, like, I never said hit list. One of the blog pages put the words hit list. I never said that. I said if Krishan needed that or wanted that from me, but I never used the words hit list. Now, right before I started filming this video, I was scrolling on X, Twitter, whatever, and I did see a clip of Mariah saying, my hit list is. And then she started naming girls, and then she said, Krishan, if she wants or need that. So her whole thing was she never used the word hit list, and the blogs included that word hit list on their own. But she indeed did say the word hit list. Now, she did not say she definitely was going to fight Krishan. She did say if Krishan wants or needs that. I just feel like she should have kept that same energy in person. It gave very much, once Krishan was right there, she ain't want or need that. So she was hoping Krishan ain't want or need that. No shade. If Krishan really was just like kind of tuned out with her headphones on, and she was just like, I don't really care. TV is TV. This isn't real life. And I'm training for my boxing match, so I don't care. Like, they could have left Krishan at home. No shade. She was not really participating much. She was sitting there with her headphones on, just like zoned out, listening to Kirk Franklin, probably melodies from heaven. I don't know. She was not there. So then Saucy was like, okay, so Mariah is basically saying the fans are the ones who started this hit list thing. So, who want to squabble Mariah? So the girl who called out Mariah, they actually let her come across the thing to square up with Mariah. I was like, what? Never in my, I cannot believe that they let the girl come across the thing to square with Mariah. We were left on a cliffhanger, but I'm not gonna lie, it looked like the girl might be taking Mariah through there. I ain't gonna lie, I don't know. But how do you guys feel about part one of this reunion? Comment down below. Let me know. Also, let me know if you are gonna be coming to see me while I'm in Vegas, because I want to meet y'all and hang out with y'all, take some pictures with y'all, and let me know. Comment down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and as usual, thank you for watching.